Sir Rick James is on the check-in already. Real fast and in a hurry. I see you. He says the fans are all waiting for the return of Skyler Saunders seeing what's current. He almost had it. He almost had Skyler Saunders seeing what's current. As we say in show business, on with the shoe. Okay. Seems like Mr. Rick James is on that dust, that wet stuff, that that angel dust. Anyway, greetings. This is Skyler Saunders seeing what's current. I just need to talk about Drake and his lawsuits and how they're going after Jay-Z, allegedly. This is all conspiracisms. This isn't, proven or, factual. They're all just, almost hearsay. So I'm saying that Drizzy is coming at Jay-Z with his legal team to try to get Kendrick Lamar kicked off the Super Bowl performance, halftime performance. I don't have proof. Like I said, this is all conspiracisms. This is all about, trying to, get to the point of understanding whether he is in fact just a sore loser and wants to see everything go his way, even if he hasn't earned it. He has earned a lot of things in his career. Very starry career. You can't take it away from him. He has a stellar career. 15 years, multiple #1 albums, #1 singles, diamond records, at least a diamond record. Just multiple collaborations, multiple, platinum plaques. But we have to get to the truth. We have to get to the root of it. His lawsuits have backfired on him because they've made Not Like Us surge even more. So what he was trying to do makes no sense. He was trying to get Kendrick Lamar off the scene, and instead, the numbers have surged, multiple times over, hundreds of times over. It's climbed the charts. It's back on top 10 and top 5 lists and things of that nature. It's gonna be on at the end of the year. It's gonna be like #1. It's gonna be #1 all across the board. We got a party. It made perfect sense, sir. What made perfect sense? And you don't have to call me sir. I told you that before. I'm way young. I'm half your age. I'm half your age. You're a sir. Mr. Vertex Official, how are you doing? I can answer that question. You give me $10. I'll tell you exactly how I'm doing. But let's stick to the topic. Drake is definitely on his own, by himself in a lonely island, like a lonely island boy, because he's the only one fighting this. He's the only one trying to fight Kendrick Lamar, for rap super stardom. Nowadays. Let me see. 24 people in this room. Let's see some one-ups. Thank you, Rick James. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you, Mr. Rick James. Joyce, is that Keen? Yeah, Joyce Keen. Hi, Joyce Keen. Hi. Rick James says Drake has more talent in his pinky than Kendrick Lamar than Kendrick Lamar does in his whole body. That's a whole lie, but anyway, that was cute. I like what my main man, my favorite writer that's living of fiction, but also does really great nonfiction. Ture says Kendrick Lamar is like Toni Morrison, and Drake is like J.K. Rowling, and that's like one of the best assessments I've ever heard because Kendrick Lamar is more serious, but can have fun and is more playful, but has like a depth to it. Drake doesn't have a lot of depth, but he has a lot of sheen, a lot of color, and a lot of brightness, and I have to respect that too. But they're just two totally different artists. Welcome, Walson the cat. Hi, I'm new here. Well, welcome. Thank you for sticking around. Appreciate it. Tell 12 other people about it. Rick James says, welcome, Wilson the cat. Salute to you. So Drake is coming at Jay-Z. He's coming at Jay-Z allegedly. This is all conspiracism. But he's coming at Jay-Z saying that the Super Bowl halftime show cannot go to Kendrick, even though Kendrick dominated the charts, dominated the whole music scene for a whole summer. He had a song in the summer. That's what they always look for. Jay-Z had a song called "Dear Summer" with Memphis Bleak, where he always had the number one song in the summer. When he was really cooking. When he was doing his thing, album after album, he had 8 albums in a row. That's Michael Jordan. LeBron James is LeBron James is the Kendrick Lamar of hip hop. He's been in the Drake is the LeBron James of hip hop. So that's something you have to see. And I'm trying to think of who Kendrick is. I think Kendrick Lamar is probably like Bill Russell. I'm thinking that Kendrick Lamar is kind of like Bill Russell in a way. He's got so many different things that he's won and so many awards, and his number's been retired by the NBA. He has that kind of presence about him. So I'm gonna say Kendrick Lamar is the what I completely forgot. Bill Russell. I wanted to say Bill Walton. Bill Russell of the game. Okay, see Amir Mansouri. Okay, laughing face. I'm not with the emojis because I don't know what you're saying. If you're gonna have emojis, please put text next to it so I know what you're laughing at or crying about or whatever that case may be. Zagam Abbas. I'm not your bro, but hi. Yeah, he said he's not your bro. Thanks, Rick James. Salute to you, sir. Salute. So that's the beauty of this. But Drake's legal team is coming at Jay-Z, coming at him hard body karate. And Jay-Z just re-upped. He just signed another partnership, extension with the NFL for another few seasons. I don't know how many exact, but let me see. Jay-Z. Looking it up now. It says Rock Nation and the NFL have extended their partnership. The entertainment company founded by Jay-Z will continue to produce the Super Bowl and halftime show. USA Today confirmed with a person familiar with the situation but not authorized to speak publicly. The details of the contract have yet to be announced. So that's just coming on. That was from a few months ago. So Mr. Sean Carter and Roger Goodell are still chummy and all buddy and good times. You are Pakistan, or are you Pakistani? You are Pakistan. You're from Pakistan? Are you in America? Where are you? Zagam. But yeah, the conspiracism is that Drake is putting his full pressure, putting his full legal muscle into getting rid of Kendrick Lamar lyrically, like just disembodying him. And it's really sad to see because Drake is, like I said, he's like, from what I read and what I remember, I didn't read all the books, but apparently they're not just books like J.K. Rowling. They're not just books. They have like some kind of substance to them. It's not too deep. It's not like it's too serious. We're talking about wizards here and warlocks and witches and stuff like that. Probably I'm not even sure if they're even included, but I know wizards are. And so I would say that these books have flown off the shelves almost literally. She sold $1 billion worth of books. even if she didn't make the money, she may have made 800 million or 900 million or whatever. She says I'm not a billionaire, and she gave her money away, and that's fine. If she wants to do that, that's her business. But I just don't understand how people, you can't compare her to people like James Baldwin or something like that. That's what Kendrick Lamar is. He's like James Baldwin. He's Toni Morrison. He's Hemingway. He's, you know, William Faulkner. And Drake is like Agatha Christie and, you know, James Patterson and you know, Stephen King and Grisham and stuff like that. Like they could be great writers. They could be great authors, but they don't have the same seriousness and, you know, depth in that particular field. But they're successful. You have to give them that much credit. But like I was saying with the Jay-Z suit, the Jay-Z lawsuit is something that has to be discussed. What else has to be discussed is my main man Dot Focus, DOTFOCUS_. You can go to his YouTube page. Make sure you get his subscriptions up. I've seen his, you know, it hasn't gone up since in a while. Visit his site. Check out how great he is on Call of Duty, COD. Make sure you definitely check him out and tell him that the goofy guy SkySaunders sent you. Say, yeah, that goofy nigga, yeah. I heard about him. Yeah, he put me on to you. Like, say that. Just say that to him. So that's the beauty of it. All right. So Dot Focus, DOTFOCUS 1_, not a full underscore, just 1_. All right. So. Yeah, so Drake's legal team is marching down the field like an NFL player and coming after Jay-Z. They're coming after his neck. They want to shut down Kendrick Lamar. They want to shut him down completely. Take him out of kick him off the pedestal. He's been on the pedestal for the past 7 months, something like that. Something like sometime in May, almost maybe 6 months, 7 months, April, May. Maybe 8 months. Going on 7 months, 7 to 8 months, possibly. So he's trying to do that. He's attempting to make a recovery, like Eminem had a recovery, and he bounced back like a Super Bowl. He didn't really fall off because, like, you sell 2 million albums or what was it, like 1 million albums or something like that. You're platinum. You're still pretty successful, pretty much like that. Doesn't matter. He's the Larry Bird of the NBA, Eminem. So I'd say that Drizzy has room. He's got room. If he does the right thing on his own, he's gonna have to, you know, dig deep into his crotch. Pause. But he's gonna have to dig deep into his own, you know, mentality, his own psyche, and come up with another Just Hold On, We're Coming Home, One Dance, Passion Fruit. That's the lane he's gonna have to take. He's probably not even gonna rap anymore. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it that he's gonna rap like that. You know, like 0 to 100 and, you know, Marvin's Room or his time stamp raps and stuff like that. I don't think he's gonna rap like that. Not Hard Body anymore. He might even sing a diss record, like they did on Empire. He might just sing a diss record. That would be funny. That'd be real funny. So we have to, you know, we have to concern ourselves with all of this, because this is the future of hip hop. This is whether we like it or not. This is where it's going. You have a lawsuit because you're mad. You're mad at your own label, and they're technically label mates. This just in a different area. It's like, I guess they're kind of like, you know, being in the United States of America. You're like, they're Americans. They just live in California and one lives in Maine, kind of thing, or something like that. That's pretty close too, because Maine is closer to Toronto. But Drake is maybe it's like the NHL and NBA. There's NHL, NBA have Canadian teams. They have Toronto and MLB too. I think what they have the Blue Jays and Toronto Blue Jays, and so MLB, the NHL, and the NBA all have Canadian teams. So I guess you can say they're in the same league, just not on the same team. That makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Because that's the facts. That's just the facts. And with Jay-Z's legal team probably gonna be being beefed up, you know, tremendously, because he's a smart man, very smart man. He knows exactly what he's gonna do before he even pulls the trigger, and that's like 10 steps ahead of everyone else, because they're not gonna be sure when he's gonna pull the trigger. And I hope it doesn't get soft. I don't want it to get soft. I don't want the award show, the Grammys and everything like that, and the Super Bowl. I don't want them to get soft. I don't want Drake to come out when Kendrick Lamar is performing and they do Poetic Justice or something goofy. That'd be lame. That'd be really corny. I mean, if you're gonna battle. As long as it's on what we used to call on wax, or you know, on the radio, on the record, on the stream. You know, that's what it should stay. But that's the power of all this. And Drake's team looks very poised to take on what Drizzy has in store. What Jay-Z has in store. But Jay-Z's he's gonna put up a great fight. I think Jay-Z's gonna put up a great fight. He's gonna have a team that's gonna be so strong and so powerful and so committed to the truth. And Drizzy's gonna be committed to the BS. He's gonna be committed to, you know, fallacies and misinterpretations. That it's not even gonna be a fun kind of match anymore. It's just gonna be some like the goofies going after Jay-Z, because you know Drake is mad. You know he doesn't want to, you know, be the same artist as he once was, because he's one hell of an artist. Like J.K. Rowling is one hell of a writer. She's great, but it's a totally different aura. It's a different kind of sound. It's a different kind of look. It's a different kind of presentation. It's totally different. So we have to acknowledge that at least. We definitely have to acknowledge that. So I appreciate anyone that has any conspiracism. I'm asking you, what conspiracisms can you come up with? I've already got mine. Jay-Z is going to have a beefed up, you know, like legal team. He's going to have a whole suite of lawyers, you know, that are going to defend him and NFL at large. That's what this whole thing is about, though. That's what all this is about. It's about who can have the most clout, who can have the most stamina, who can stand up the most against all these people. That was extraordinary. That was really great. Just to see that, just to understand that is really amazing. Just to see how, you know, we have Drake, Drizzy, Dat Boy, Certified Lover Boy. Am I missing any? The Drizzler. What? Why the lawsuits though? Why is he flying? And why allegedly and conspiratorially at Jay-Z? Of course, he wants to have dominance, and that was major. You know, a sea shift and the dominance, you know, that he once had. And Kendrick Lamar was cooking this since over a decade ago with Control, when that came out. I think in 2013 or 2014. Let me make sure. Control. Yeah, 2013. Over a decade ago. He was talking about, you know, I'm coming at all you. Like, that's the whole point of hip hop. Like, it's competition. It personified. I mean, like, magnified. Every genre is about competition. Oh, I gotta be better than that girl. That's the church. You know, the person says, I gotta be better than her, and praising the Lord. I gotta be better than them. We gotta be better than them. And thrashing out. That's the metalheads. You know, the headbangers. You know, that's what it's like. That's exactly what it's like. That's exactly what it's like. So Kendrick Lamar was saying, like, how he said, you know, he says, this is what Kendrick Lamar said. He called out 11 rappers by name: J. Cole, Meek Mill, Drake, Big Crit, Wale, Pusha T, A$AP Rocky, Tyler the Creator, Mac Miller, Big Sean, and Jay Electronica, and exclaims, "I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas. Trying to make sure your core fans never heard of you niggas. They don't want to hear one more noun or verb from you niggas." See, that's the nature of hip hop. And he did that for Drizzy, for Drake. Who wants to hear a rap from Drake? I like to hear a song from Drake. I don't want to hear a rap from Drake really anymore, because I don't think he can bounce back. I don't see him bouncing back. I could be wrong, and I could be eating my words or whatever the case may be, but I don't see it. I don't see him bouncing back on the hip hop scene. I see him on the R&B charts. I see, and like, it matters. Like, he's got $250 million allegedly. That's long money. You know who else has, you know, success on that level? Bayhot Jackson on his own level. Bayhot Jackson has a website, a YouTube channel, BEEJACKSON 5478. He is the original Doughboy from the film Boys in the Hood. He was the younger version of Ice Cube's character. He is a great actor. He is a great spokesperson. He's a great speaker. He's one of the best sardine on the grill, fried chicken, near beer / non-alcoholic beverage drinking, female stripper talking about guy I've ever encountered. So I do appreciate him tremendously. So it's very enlightening to see these young people coming up. I think he's a little older than me, though. To be honest with you, I'm pretty sure he's older than me. But that's the truth behind that. Okay, so what is this? Well, I said female. I said female strippers. What are you pausing about? I said female strippers. So I think that it is very very wicked. It's wicked. It's wicked of Drizzy to go at Jay-Z's legal team. I mean, it's like, for what? For what reason? Why? Why kick up dust where dust need not be kicked? You know, allegedly. This is all conspiracisms. I want to hear your conspiracisms. There's 3 people in here. If you just have the opportunity, I know Rick James is one person that's in here. So make sure you get your conspiracisms in. If you don't know what a conspiracism is, it's something lower than a conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theories have a hint. They have a vestige of legitimacy to them. That's why the theory is on there. There's a theory. Just like the Big Bang Theory, evolution theory, These are legit. These are like, for the most part, this is about the truest we can say without having all the proper elements to say that it's just natural fact. Like water's wet. Like you don't have to say the theory of water being wet. You know it's fact. It's not even anything you have to guess about. Shy people in the room today, yeah. And it all start with a big bang, big bang bang. Salute to Mr. Rick James. Salute. Oh man, so I guess people in church in the United States of America and parts of Europe and Asia and all over the world, really. People in South America, but it's probably late. It's late in some areas and around the world. Like it's closer to nighttime, and places like Australia and stuff like that. I'm gonna look that up real quick. It's 5:55. It's already December 2nd in Australia. Markets are open. and it all and that's the same thing. Okay. Yeah, but the markets are open in Australia. Well, I don't know if the markets are open yet, but they'll be opening soon, in a few hours. But it's already December 2nd. That's funny. So I do have a wider audience. I have UK people. I have Danish people. I have Estonians. I have people in South America, in Brazil. I have Brazilians. So it's pretty cool. I just came back from my granddaughter's baptism. I told them not to do it. Why did you tell them not to do it? Are you an atheist like myself? Do you not believe in the theory of God? That's a it's one hell of a theory, but a theory nonetheless. That's all you can say is that's a theory. It's not proper to say that it's a fact or truth or anything like that, because that goes against what it is. It's ironic. You saying, God is a fact and Jesus is the truth and stuff like that. Well, you have to believe. That's the whole point. That's what you say. That's what you purport. You have faith. You have belief. Not facts, not truth. It's faith and belief. It's a totally different thing. I'm a Satanist, sir. Well, I'm a Satanist too. I got the left hand. Like, I went like this one time. I went, spectacles, testicles. What is this? Hold on. What? Spectacles, testicles, wallet, watch. And I did it with my left hand. This guy was like, this student in high school was like, oh, you gotta do it with your right hand. Like, does it matter? I mean, it's so goofy. It's so weird. It's like everything is with the right hand. You put your right hand over your heart. You put your right hand when you salute. I can understand that. That almost has sense to it because it's based on human interaction. But when you say something that's for mysticism, something for faith, it's goofy. It's like you have to only use your right hand. You can't use your left hand for certain things. Why not? I'm left-handed, so and people that don't have a right hand, do they just not do it? The sign of the cross, or I think that's it. No. So, like I say again, Drizzy and his legal team are coming after Jay-Z and his involvement in an NFL halftime show. That is pretty disgusting. This is all conspiratorial. Don't take this as truth. Conspiracism is basically, just from your seat of your pants, just everything that can possibly go. It could have some truth to it, might not. It's like the Ig Nobel Prizes. The Ig Nobel Prizes are really funny, great, hilarious, but they're at the same time serious. There's one guy who has an Ig Nobel and an actual Nobel Prize. Haim, I think his name is. So this is a play on words, really. Geim, excuse me, it's Geim. Sir Andre Geim is the only person to have won both an Ig Nobel Prize and a Nobel Prize. So that's pretty cool. And if you ask me, I'm trying to think about Nas, who his counterpart is for the NBA. Maybe like Big O, Oscar Robertson, something like that. You know, just, you know, a great. He's one of the GOATs. And I think he challenged like Wilt Chamberlain and, you know, Bill Russell and all those guys. So I want to say that. But Kendrick Lamar, I'm feeling saying Kendrick Lamar is like the Bill Russell of hip hop. He's like the Bill Russell of hip hop. He's got all kinds of championships. He's got so many wins. They're not like us. It's like a multiple, you know, winning streak of greatness. Converter in 1986. All right then, okay, that's cool with me. But you still have to believe in mysticism if you want to be a Satanist. You're not like me. You're not like a full atheist. A full atheist does not believe in any kind of mystical understandings, anything like that. But what I do believe is the holy dollar. And the holy dollar consists of raw purple sea moss from LifeStrong Apparel. That's lifestrongapparel.com. LIFESTRONGAPPAREL.com. And he's got not just the raw purple sea moss, but he has a pound of raw wild crafted sea moss. He's got LifeStrong sea moss gel, and he even has gear. He has LifeStrong logo snapbacks and the KOTJ logo cap. So definitely check out him. And when you make your purchases, make sure you go to SKYLER10, Skyler10. And you can get 10% off all your purchases. So make sure you do that. It's the holiday season. You should stock up for, you know, all kinds of discounts. This 10% discount for some. He has some great products. I don't see the products that I've tested on here anymore. He's since changed it, but I think if yeah, I don't see it anymore. So I'm gonna have to definitely, you know, try to figure that out. Cause I really want to get healthy again. I'm trying to get even more healthy than I already am, and I'm gonna try to get this sea moss going on in my life. Cause I had the sea moss infused blueberry, like a preservative. There was mango, pineapple, soursop, elderberry. I had the blueberry, and that was really good. It was great. But he seemed to have either discontinued the actual product, or maybe they're not in stock anymore. I'm not sure. But definitely check out LifeStrongApparel.com, LIFESTRONGAPPAREL.com, and enjoy those wonderful, bountiful, healthful products. All right, so I'm about to get out of here. It's been 35 minutes. I see like 3 or 4 people. It comes out real crazy. 24 people. Boom, wait, boom, boom. And then it goes like down like 17. Then it goes down to like 7. Then it goes down to like 3, 2. I haven't had 0 yet. I haven't had that 0. I appreciate the Rick James for staying on. He's down. A Mr. Rick James. That's a veteran right there. And get it for your grandchildren, the kids, and all into their super foods these days. Yeah, that's true. It's sold out. They're selling like hotcakes. Thanks for the cliche there, Rick James. Appreciate it. But hey, keep in mind the conspiracy that Drake's legal team is going after Jay-Z in the NFL. And I will see you sometime tomorrow. Thank you very much. Oh, hold on. I stay alone. I sit on Keziah Fire is in here. Come in when I'm about to leave. Every time. I don't know what it is. Every time I say, hey, I'm about to get out of here, somebody says, hey, what's up? How you doing? Hello. So hello, Keziah. How are you? What are your conspiracies about Drizzy, his legal team going after Jay-Z in the NFL? It's not your bad. I'm just saying. It's just funny to me. It's not you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm just saying it's funny. It's just a weird occurrence that happens. I'm be getting out of here, and everybody's like, hey, oh, I got something to say. But I gotta ask you, because what are your conspiracisms for Drizzy and his legal team going after Jay-Z? Definitely try and silence the lyrics. Hope Dot plays the instrumental. Okay. You want K-Dot to play the instrumental. Then you don't. That's really all he has to do, to be honest with you. If he just plays just those four chords, just those four notes, and then he has to say, he don't even have to say, they just like us, they not like us, they not like us. He don't even have to say that. He don't even have to say A minor. People already know when it's coming in. And have the whole stadium sing, exactly. It's bigger than Drake. Yup. His Lucian sugar daddy is making a chess move. I like that. I like that. Yeah, that's what I imagine it. Kendrick Lamar is just going to step out onto the stage. They're going to drop the beat. And then the whole crowd is going to rock. And they're going to be like, and they're going to say every single vowel that he ever expressed on that song. They're going to say every single thing he ever said. And it's going to be real hard. Yeah, mustard. That's all it's going to be. And he's just going to be sitting there like this. He's just going to be standing there right there in front of the microphone. Then he's going to be like this. With his hands on his hips. Then he's going to be like this. It's gonna be a powerful moment. I just envision it right now. It's gonna be, what is that, like 2 months from now? It's coming up real soon. Time just passes so fast. I remember when it was August. Anybody remember when it was August? Am I that old that you now say like, God, God damn, I remember when it was August. Like I remember vividly. It was warm. It was like heat like going through my house. Now it's the bitter cold. Winter's coming. Like all the what's his name? What's his name? J.R.R. Martin, something like that. Game of Thrones. It's goofy. Yeah, so allegedly, conspiratorially, as a conspiracism, Drake's legal team is going after Jay-Z in the NFL. That's what's happening. We have to see where this goes. Where if Drake can eke out a win beside who he got to win off of somebody. I can't remember. It wasn't Kendrick Lamar. It was somebody else that called him something, and like that was like a win. I can't remember now, but yeah. So he got a minor win just a few days ago, a few weeks ago. Okay, YouTube subscriber, bussy like us, bussy like us, bussy like us. No, pause, not like us, but they not bussy, they not bussy, they not bussy. King, salute, sir. Welcome to the show that always ends. It will end soon, trust me. People keep coming in though. Y'all just keep coming in. I'm trying to get out of here. I salute you all. 7 people in here, 7 likes. I'm not mad. Salute, King. I appreciate you, sir. What is your conspiracism for Drizzy and his legal team going after Jay-Z in the NFL. It's noted now as a conspiracy theory, or a conspiracism, worse than a conspiracy theory, a conspiracism that he is involving the legal squad to go up against Jay-Z in the NFL. So what do you have to say about that, sir? I would love to hear your feedback. And what are my vocals like? Can you guys hear me? Am I talking too soft? Am I talking too loud? What does it sound like? Does it sound okay? Let me know. Put a thumbs up if you don't want to say words. Just say sounds okay, sounds great, sounds good, something like that. There's only 2 of you in here now. Okay, I'm really about to get out of here. All right, there was a heart. I don't know who threw up the heart. Okay, that's still an argument to stop the song from being sung at the Super Bowl. Yes, thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you for making that point. Because that's the sad, scary part. It's like, Drake, really? You should be congratulating him. And they may be World Wrestling Entertainment, is it Worldwide Wrestling Entertainment, WWE? They could be friends behind the scenes, and they're really about to go on tour together. It'll be Kendrick Lamar and Drake, and Drake will headline, and Kendrick will headline, and Drake will be the underneath it. He'll be on he'll be the opening act. But yeah, that's a good point, King. He's just trying to stop a song, not even like his set. He doesn't care what other songs he plays. He doesn't want They Not Like Us to play. Like, it's an inescapable, ironclad, official banger. Like, no question. It is the banger of, I'll say, the 21st century so far. It is the biggest song of the 21st since 2020 up to now. In 4 years, it's the biggest song ever. Biggest song ever. I'm not saying just by, but it is incorporated. But I'm not just saying by streams and downloads and purchases and stuff like that. I'm just saying just the part of the culture, the part of the way it was made, the video, the way that everyone is expressing it, and people in different countries are singing in different languages and stuff like that. I bet he's got models and chicks like that. Like they were singing Bodak Yellow. They're probably saying like, they not like us. They not like us. They not like us. And I better stop before I get a copyright strike. But that's what it is. That's what it is. But yeah, so with Drake, sicking his legal team on Jay-Z and NFL is kind of like a lost cause. The NFL has the number one team in all of the 4 major sports: NHL, MLB, and NBA, and NFL itself. The Dallas Cowboys are $5 billion worth of a team. Even though they don't play like it, they haven't played like it in over 30 years almost, but they're still garnering huge profits based on Jerry World, where they just had the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight. That's how that place is built. Was built for, really, not just for the Cowboys. It's for events, for monster truck rallies and concerts and all kinds of different events and boxing matches and stuff like that. Not for them Cowboys. Not for them. How about them Cowboys? How about this season? Oh my goodness, what a train wreck! I think they're out of the playoffs. I'm pretty sure they are. We'll look it up. Cowboys can make it in final 5 games. If they make it, they can make a wild card. It's going to be really close, but I doubt they'll have the stamina to do it. I doubt it. I don't see it happening. You want to? Here's another comparison. Drake is like the Cowboys, and Kendrick is like the Indians. Just if you can see my comparison, you can understand what I'm saying. Yeah, they definitely a disaster. Yeah, they are a disaster this year. I don't know why they brought back Zeke. I don't know what that kind of. It seems like trying to revive a corpse. You know, like let's put him in a uniform, see how well he does. He didn't have the numbers he had like when he first came out. When he was a monster. When he had the little beat cooking, he was cooking or eating. When he was eating. That was when Ezekiel Elliott was Ezekiel Elliott. Easy E. Big Zeke. So we have to definitely take care of that. We have to take care of that kind of situation. But yeah, so that's also part of the conspiracism because the Cowboys are Jay-Z's favorite team. So he could probably pull strings and see if they could get to the playoffs and possibly get to the Super Bowl and see what happens if the Cowboys versus let me see. I think the Chiefs are AFC. Yeah, they'll play the Kansas City Chiefs if they were to go into the Super Bowl, which seems very unlikely. They're third place in their division. The Giants are super trash. Cowboys are mostly trash. They have some semblance of being able to pull through, but it doesn't seem likely. The Jets are out. You know, they're third in their division too. I don't know if they're 3-8, 273. Cowboys are 4-17. So it's not like they're just under 500 if you calculate it. You know, 4-17. If they win all these games, they'll be over 500. So they'll be in good position. But the Eagles are a strong team. Seahawks are strong in the NFC West. NFC North is the Lions. Lions are crazy. Lions have turned their situation around. If the Cowboys only could do what the Lions did this season, this is a monumental season for them. They have 11 wins and 1 loss. They lost their first game and won 10 straight. That's crazy. But I digress. I'm talking about the NFL still. So Jay-Z, you know, getting the Jay-Z he's getting the bag. He's getting the bag, but the legal team for Drake seems like they want to, you know, not disrupt his bag, but maybe disrupt Kendrick Lamar's. But I don't think they get paid for performing. I doubt if they get paid. I don't think so. I highly doubt it. I don't think they get paid for their performances. Eagles Ravens gonna be the one. Yeah, this game I want to see it. I want to see this game. It comes on what 4:30, something like that, 4:25, East Coast time. I always gotta say that. Yeah, 4:25 East Coast time, Eastern Standard Time. So definitely gotta check that out. But yeah, so I can go for another 11 minutes. Y'all, and then I say that, and then everybody goes away, and then I say, oh, I'm going off now. Oh, hey, what's up, Sky? How you doing? What's up? Yeah, hey, man, what's up? Y'all are cool, but it's just funny. It's just funny. It's like every time I'm about to get out of here, then they're like, no, don't go. Where were you, 20 minutes ago when it was down to 3 people in here? It's still down to 3 people. But that's the truth behind all of this. That's the absolute truth. I just like the conspiracisms. I think that's it's a total conspiracism that Drizzy's legal team is coming after Jay-Z and the NFL. It's baseless, has no grounding in reality, but why not? Why couldn't this be true? Why not? It's conspiracism. That's all it is. It's conspiracism. It's all conspiracism. So I have to, definitely say that with the conspiracy being so prevalent, conspiracies being so prevalent within the culture, that we have to really look at, where some of them stem, from which they came. We have to understand that Kendrick Lamar is super win. It's his year. I'm so surprised that GQ picked. No, I'm not surprised, because it was probably a good look that they did pick Metro Boomin and Future. Because if it wasn't for Metro Boomin and Future, there'd be no Kendrick Lamar Drake beef or battle or feud or whatever the hell it is. It's not a beef. It's a feud. Oh, here we go. Texas on the check-in. Go back to Jesus. Hallelujah. It's Sunday. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I said a Drizzy. He got a legal team, and he's got everything he can ever want. I said he's got Jay-Z in the crosshairs. He's got him lined up. He's about to pull the trigger. But you know what? There's one thing that he should know. That Jay-Z does not go for no show. He does not go for any kind of foolery. He goes all the way in, and he does not stop at all in his machinery. He's got the plan for his own kind. He's saying that he is gonna fight it. He's gonna fight those lawsuits that Drizzy has put on the table. It's not gonna be no story, and it ain't gonna be no fable. It's gonna be something special. It's gonna be something true. And I tell it to all of y'all, and I tell it to you, that this is gonna be the day where Drizzy finally falls. He seems like he stumbled this whole year. It seems as if he didn't have a clue as what to do. He came with some mid singles that didn't go nowhere. Ain't it all right? Ain't it all right? Ain't he all right? Ain't he all right? Jay-Z is lame too. Okay, Texas, I like your statement. You made a statement. Jay-Z is lame too. What makes Jay-Z lame? Go. I'm gonna talk, because I'm not gonna have no dead air, but keep talking. King says praise Jeebus. But I want to say a quick review. It's not like a huge review, because it wasn't that good of a movie, but it was good acting. That's why I usually don't go. I go for the writing, direction, and music. Those are the things that get me the most: writing, direction, and music. And then of course the acting is obvious, some of the most. But the overall picture, the overall the scenery, the set design, the costuming. I watched Back to Black, the Amy Winehouse story. It was okay. The actress, she was really good though. Hold on, let me see. Marissa Abella. She sang. I think she sang her own songs, and she had the mannerisms and all that down pat of Amy Winehouse. But like the movie seemed like kind of like eating like old oatmeal, kind of like that you like doctored up, that you put like sugar in and butter in, but it's still cold and old. Like it's like you had oatmeal from the breakfast time, but you're eating at lunch, kind of thing. If you understand what I'm saying, it just didn't. It seemed like it was just like Okay, okay, yeah. And it goes by the numbers. That's the thing with, you have to be careful with biopics. You kind of have to enliven them. I think you know the revisionist history of Quentin Tarantino. I actually like his revisionist theory, or his, yeah, I guess you can say revisionist theory. His revisionist theory on film, of history. It shows that, this didn't happen. This isn't the truth. This isn't reality. This isn't what happened. These people actually died, or these people died in a different way, or something like that. And there was no, and during slavery times, there's no Django Unchained, going through, different plantations and going to different areas and blowing these white people away. So I just thought that this Amy Winehouse picture was like a C minus, D plus, C minus, something like that. It was decent, well acted, and then it seemed like it didn't add up to anything. I wasn't like, wow, that blew me away. Like Bohemian Rhapsody, that was a great film. That was a great film, and that did wonders. That was a good biopic in a sense. That was a good one. I didn't see I Want to Dance with Somebody, but I will see it with the Whitney Houston story. But I digress. Django is a real one. Well, he still is a real one. He's a literary figure. You speak in the first person, in the present tense with a literary character. So Django is a real one. Not trying to correct your grammar. I'm just trying to tell you, the difference between it. Yeah. So, Texas, how did you find me? By the way, how the hell did you find me? I meant to ask you that. I'm pretty much sure, kind of remember how I found Mr. Rick James. It was on Paul Rubin's death. And I had mad people come in. It was like 188 people came in on my MacBook. And that was crazy. I was like, whoa, what is this? On the phone, it's like if I had 188 people in there, that'd be like 9,000 or 10,000 people. It's crazy what the metrics are like. He said was. It was no Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I typed in "Go Back to Jesus" in the search bar on YouTube. Is that true, or you just be? I think you're pulling my leg. You're giving me you're running a fast one on me. Let me see if I can do this before I go out. What would win in a race between a dog, a cat, and a pie cost? Who would win in a competition between a dog, a cat, and a pie cost? Oh, you just found me random scrolling. Okay. See, I like that. I think that's cool. You became part of the fold. You're one of my one of my real ones. Texas, you're one of the real ones. So I appreciate you just for scrolling through and sticking with me. I appreciate that. Pause. So if you can't get that little question of the day, I'll be, going out of here. You can probably look it up online. All right, so I'm about to be out of here. I thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Look at these conspiracisms. That's all I can say. These conspiracisms are prevalent. They're always going to be around no matter what happens. We just have to be cautious of them and know how to differentiate between what is fact and what is fiction. I thank you all. So, he said the cat. Salute, Mr. Rick James. Salute you, sir. Salute to everybody else. Texas, you know. Who else is on here? King. Keziah. Everybody that was in here. Salute to you. I'll see you sometime tomorrow. Take care.